Naqshbandi Sheikh. Celebrating the birthday of an awakened one is not a formal, social, or historical ritual. Instead, it is a significant moment for disciples to remember their own potential for ultimate flowering as enlightenment. A wise man of awareness will not allow anyone or anything to influence him except the light within. And then living life guided by that light is celebration. This is his solemn message. He makes you aware of your inner hidden potential. Remember one thing, except for silence, everything else is your imagination. Howsoever beautiful it may be, it is your silence, he can say, has his absolute support, because only in your silence you are close to the very center of existence, and in absolute silence you are the very center of yourself. But remember to avoid any kind of imagination, even beautiful imagination, apparently looking like the divine. In his words, each one of you is unique. You are born with the hidden seed of your potentiality. Your effort is to recognize this and make effort to explore that potentiality. You are already what you are. You cannot be what you are not. Recognize this hidden potential. It is the only real process of transformation. Be a light unto yourself and live by that light. When you seek a spiritual path, when you come to an awakened one, what does this mean? It simply means now you are not allowing anyone to influence you. You are going wherever it takes you, and light within can never mislead you. I am going beyond all bondages and influences. Look at the flower. It never bothers anything. It has severed all bondages and influences, and in the process, the flower blossoms. Such is ultimate message of the awakened one. Be like a flower to blossom and spread your own inner fragrance and splendor. Reflecting and introspecting has been your way. Reflecting and introspecting, has this been your way? Then and only then you have the art of celebration, and you are capable to celebrate the birthday of a Buddha. Names does not matter. What really matters is inner awakening of the person whose birthday you are celebrating. A master teaches how to celebrate each moment as it comes. Celebration of life as an unconditional, continuous and conscious rejoicing in existence, viewing life not as a problem to be solved, but as a gift to be enjoyed. It involves living totally in the present moment, transforming mundane acts into sacred rituals, and embracing both joy and sadness, thus ultimately turning life into a dance, a song of benediction. Celebration is not dependent on circumstances, it is an internal state of being, not a reaction to happy events. Life is a gift, and only proper response is gratitude, joy, and celebration. Life should be a constant festival, not a holiday that comes only occasionally. When celebration penetrates your being, all days are holidays, work is play, love is worship. Each moment of life is a celebration. It means living without inhibitions, fully in the present and embracing all experiences that come. There is no division between sacred and mundane. Everything is part of the divine dance of existence, dance of creation. Death too is a part of this celebration. For those who live fully, death is not a tragedy but the ultimate joyful completion of life. Remember, to be able to celebrate life is the way of the masters. And this inner joy brings one closer to the divine. Celebrating the birthday of an awakened one is not a formal, social, or historical ritual. Instead, it is a significant moment for disciples to remember their own potential for ultimate flowering as enlightenment. It reminds me of a message written on an epitaph. It read, "Look at me, O passers-by. Look at me, O passers-by, as you are now, I was ever. As you are now, I was ever. As I am now, certainly you can be one day. As I am now, certainly you can be one day if you traverse along the path. If you traverse along the path laid by the awakened ones, think through this as the solemn message of Lalaji. Think through this as the solemn message of Lalaji. Lalaji's birth is a blessing to the world, and that the celebration is an invitation to meditation, love, and transformation. On February 2nd, 1873, it was Sunday. The moon was in waxing phase with 30% illumination. And the day he entered Samadhi, it was Friday, once again waxing phase, moon crescent with 0.06% illumination. These say something great. A Buddha, Lalaji is not for worship, what to be imitated. And the birthday is a reminder to be a Buddha oneself. Celebration itself is his message. It is the moment of ultimate celebration as totally that the ego disappears. It is the day to rejuvenate, rejoice, and nurture compassion, reflecting on the blessed teachings of the way. Transcending the form is the only way to understand this message, as a Buddha has no birth, no death. Therefore, the celebration is about honoring the eternal awakened consciousness than the mere physical body. Birthday is not a celebration of gaining another year, but as a reminder that death is coming closer. Therefore, learn to live with intense awareness. The wheel of time is moving swiftly. No power can escape the fury of this wheel, not even awakened ones. Once you are formed, it must dissolve. Use this occasion as introspection. Has the lotus emerged out of the mud and ready to spread its splendor? If not, then do the most of what you may, cause frigid claws of death may soon descend and seal your humble fate. Then do the most before dust into dust you descend. I encourage celebration. I encourage celebrating through meditation, singing, dancing, introspection, and love, rather than superficial rituals of birthday celebration. Dance until the ego disappears. This is the ultimate celebration, disappearance of ego. It is a moment of time management. Instead of celebrating by adding a year, it is actually subtracting from life. If perspective is intended to remove fear of death and create urgency to live fully now rather than postponing joy, birthdays are opportunity to be deeply anchored in the present moment. Birthdays are the opportunity to be deeply anchored in the present moment rather than wasting time. Lalaji's birthday is a day to share his truth. Lalaji's birthday is a day to share his truth, which is love. In essence, celebrate by turning inwards, using the day to deepen one's consciousness and connecting with Lalaji's energy through meditation and also through meditation on his life and living. Enough for now. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami. Sangham Saranam Gacchami. Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami.